I don't think she has good, strong standing heat. Don't really know why that is. I'm going to have to try to do some research on it.
Howdy folks, my name's Reagan. Welcome back to the GWP Homestead. It is an absolutely glorious day. Merry Super Bowl Sunday to you and yours. Of course, by the time you watch this, it's going to be long gone, but I don't care because it's the last day of football that I get for, I guess till September. So, got to soak it up all we can. Megan and I are out here. We just got home from church. We got to talk about these goats. And here in a minute, I'm going to walk you over to the shop because I've been doing a lot of work in there and I'm really proud of how everything's going. But these knuckleheads. So for one, Benji and Annie are not with these goats because, well, they're having special alone time. They cannot, it seem to figure it out. And we think the issue is on Annie's end because, Bonnie, Violet, and even Brandy there, they don't have any problem.
Well, pretty sure Brandy's pregnant.
Pretty sure Brandy, but
the other two for sure.
Violet looks like she's getting ready to pop any second. She's still got a few more weeks. Bonnie's definitely coming along. But Annie just came back into heat. And just, I guess sometimes it takes a while. She doesn't know what she's doing. This is her first time going to be a mama. You know what? We're just going to put them in the barn together since she's in heat. And just...
we're eliminating distractions.
Eliminating any kind of distractions and just locking them two in a room. And we're going to see how it goes. But because Benji's not out here, as I turn you, Minnie Pearl, Calamity Jane, and Juniper are getting to be out in the field with the big goats because we got a lot of, I guess we've got close to 3 acres worth of fenced in pasture, but only about 1 acre of it is goat ready at the moment. I guess is any of it goat ready, Megan? Because we get home from church a few minutes ago. I just bear with this story. This is crazy. I guess we get home from church, and I'm looking out here in the field, and I say, I wonder where my goats are. I don't see them. Now, you can kind of tell from the video that the ground slopes away back there. But we've also mentioned in the past that there's a spot down there where they can get out. Well, I have no reason to believe they're getting out. Why would they be doing that? It's a beautiful day in the field. Why would they be wandering through the woods? Well, then all of a sudden, Clyde, my big white flag, I can see in the woods behind everything way down there. It is what it is. So they're getting out. Still got to fix that. Haven't got around to it yet. It's been wet. It's been cold, and I don't want to. Look, there goes Megan's stalker. Mark the rooster. And an Amish buggy. We live in something of Amish country here. So these goats, as per usual, are causing mayhem in one way or another. Either, they're getting ready to be bred, or getting ready to kid, and they, a lot of work getting ready for that, or they're not bred and we're having trouble with it. Thank you, Mark. And it's a headache there. Or they're getting out of the fence, and you know what? Just one thing or another, and that's all right because this is the life that we choose to live, and we absolutely love it. We would not have it any other way.
I would like it if my goats didn't get out of my field, so maybe we would have it another way.
I was going to get out yesterday and build raised garden beds, and I got sidetracked in my shop, and I didn't get any of that done, and instead I built a paint rack. It's a nice paint rack, right? And it's going to help. I'm in the zone in there. I feel like I can push forward, get some stuff done, but there's only so many hours in the day.
The beggar's lice in your fur. Don't want beggar plants in my fields. They don't look up. They don't look up there. They don't care.
The chickens love being out, wandering around. Chickens and guineas, they're out doing stuff. Megan and I were talking after the garden gets done. What are we kind of prioritize doing? We got some fence work we have to do. I was going to prune fruit trees. I've got to do that because they're about to start budding out. So that's got to get done. But we talked about our mobile coop, and I think it's going to be just an adjustment period for the chickens to know to go into the mobile coop rather than back to the barn. Having a mobile chicken coop, we can basically implement the chickens into a rotational grazing plan, which they kind of already do now, but by having a trailer or a coop, again, that we can move around in the field, they're already there. And then of course as the chickens dig through the animal refuse, waste, whatever, their droppings, they help mix the soil up, get all those nutrients and everything that those goats, the goats, when they eat, they take nutrients out of the soil, and then of course when they release that, it goes back into the soil, And the chickens just help all that mix together. They scratch around, they get it all mixed up, and it's a great way, like a natural way to help boost your soil, improve your soil conditions, and of course, the better your soil, the better your plants, and you know, all that stuff. You know, we're getting energy from that big glowing orb right up there, and it just, it's a great, again, it's natural. We don't have to spend a lot of money on fertilizers or anything to boost what's going on out here. It's all part of a natural process, and that's something that we really want to do. We've got already a trailer frame for it, so it's going to be fun.
I need to catch her.
Who?
Bonnie.
Why?
I need to remove her tape.
Okay.
Her teeth need to breathe.
Okay.
Back her butt up.
Come on, girl. Come on.
So, Juniper, actually she's going to demonstrate. Juniper is her baby from last June. She's been weaned. She has no reason to be trying to nurse, but she's still trying to nurse. And since Bonnie's bred, I taped her teats to keep Juniper from nursing, even though she shouldn't be. But she's coming back into milk. But now, this has been on there for a couple days. So I need to remove this tape, let her teats breathe, and retape them later. And apparently this is a herd affair because everyone's going to be over here. Keep tape. No. So it's just medical tape. You can see it's kind of still where it was around her teeth there, but we just wrap it around there, make sure it's close at the bottom. You can change it out every couple of days. Sometimes it takes some hair, but it's okay. It didn't hurt her. But now we'll let those breathe for the next couple hours, and then when we put everyone up tonight, and after I bring Violet, Brandy, and Annie to the milk stand and get done with them, I'll bring Violet into the milking room and tape her back up, just so Juniper won't nurse her. What is your problem?
Don't look at me, boy.
I see. Back up. Ugh.
Whoa! Hello! That was like going to be my face.
I just want to look under your teeth.
I'm just going to stand out of the way.
You may have got the job done.
We're just doing what we have to do. This is the way that it is.
So I was looking for discharge to see if I could see that he had tried to breed her. I know he's tried.
We hear you. Ah!
I don't think she has good, strong standing heat. Don't really know why that is. I'm gonna have to try to do some research on it because
Ow.
she's been cycling.
You?
Why are you surprised? He's
I'm not
neat.
surprised. He's just the way that he is.
My buck is probably a tad too friendly. She's freaking out right now because she's separated from her mom, and she's really never been separated from Brandy very often or for very long. So this is good for her. Doesn't mean she likes it.
All right, so here we are in the shop. I've got some meat cooking on the smoker right there on the pellet grill. I don't care if it's a smoker or not. I'm calling it a smoker. We love the thing. It's awesome. It's an easy bake oven. We love it. It's perfect. But yeah, so this place, if you've been watching our channel for a while, you know this shop has been a mess. It's been a mess since we bought our farm and moved in here because there's just stuff everywhere and I can never seem to get a handle on it. Well, honestly, I'm making progress. We did a video on building these shelves I don't know, some period of time ago, but I went ahead and built a few more. As soon as I got these done, I knew I was going to go ahead and need some more, and that's about all I have room for, so that better be enough. But now we're getting some of these totes because, you know, this is really the storage space that we have here at our house and our property. We just put everything here. We built this wall very recently. I knocked this paint shelf out last night, and this is a great place to store stain, WD-40, the stuff I use a lot. And a couple years ago I used to do quite a bit more woodworking, nothing fine or anything, but I had a lot of fun with it. So now we've got this, clamps, all the stuff that, since we bought this farm, everything was in the floor. Like, we moved out of the old house, I had everything up on the wall, but it was in my garage, and I actually had like stud walls to hang stuff on. And since we moved out here, most of the stuff has been in boxes or not very easily accessible. So now it's all hung up, and we're going to put some pegboard up right there. I've been trying to get pegboard for a while. I finally figured out where I could put it with this thing here, and all this stuff is starting to get hung up, and now we're really going to make some real progress. Funny story about pegboard, though. Apparently, I don't know if pegboard is going to be the next big thing to have an item shortage related to the current times that we live in, but our local big box store was sold out of 4x8 sheets of pegboard. No big deal. They'll come back around. And then I started calling some of these other stores in town. Well, we can get 4x4, but we can't get 4x8. We can't even buy it. Alright, so that's when I started getting nervous. Like, man, am I ever going to be able to get pegboard? My buddy Travis from Trav and J Outdoors came in and said, yeah, hey, there's some over here at the Mayfield store. Can I get you some? Sure. So Travis got me a 4x8 sheet of pegboard. We're going to get that thing put up, and then let's see how much work we can actually get done. What do y'all think? Eh? Are you hiding? Are you being sneaky?
Yeah.
Alright, y'all go play. Go play elsewhere. Go.
I'm trying to hide it, but you hide us.
Yeah. Well, after a few hours, let me show you what we got. We did go with a full 4x8 sheet of plywood, and this is really going to be a work in progress for the foreseeable future. But this is all just stuff that didn't really have a home, and I need, will my little S-wing hammer live here permanently? I don't know. Will that short little crowbar live here permanently, or some of these other things? I don't know. But having my 4-foot and my 2-foot level there, I got some big wrenches, maybe my smaller ones that have always been in that drawer right there since I inherited that toolbox from my dad. Will some of those wrenches go up there that I use more often? I don't know. Check out this path. I know it doesn't seem like much, but this is a big deal for me. I've been struggling in this building since we bought this house. You think I got a nice building? There's my new paint rack and clamps, and all this stuff is now hung up on a home. This is a really big deal to me. It just is. It's the shop and having a space to work that's dry, and even if it's not conditioned, it's out of the weather, and my stuff has a home, but it has never really had a home within the home, I guess. It's just great to have something like this that, it's going to make a big difference, and over time, I'm probably going to need about 3 times as many hooks as what I have, but just start putting stuff up there and see if it fits, and if it doesn't fit, then we'll move it. And this is really starting to take shape, and I'm really happy, and I'm just hoping you guys are getting a sense of how excited I am. Maybe hopefully you're excited for me. So anyway, it's been a neat day getting out, and had some sunlight, got to watch a football game. I'm football free for the next several months, I guess, until September when the cats pick up again. So hey, appreciate you coming along with me today. It's been a lot of fun. We'll keep you up to date on the goats. Baby goats are coming soon, at least for 2 of our does, and then we'll go from there. And then, as this continues to develop and progress, we'll keep you posted. So for Megan, who has long been in the house in the warmth, not out here like an idiot like me. My name's Reagan. This is the GWP Homestead. We'll see y'all soon.